Welcome to week 3 of our course, Introduction to Business Processes. Thought I'd provide you with a quick video to orient ourselves to the week ahead and also look to weeks 4 and 5 to see what's coming up. So first of all, thank you to everyone for providing your introductions in week 1. It was interesting to see the different levels of experience with learning online. It appears that for many of you, this is a fairly new experience, so I wanted to share a few tips to help you be productive in our online class. So first of all, hopefully you are becoming familiar with Fanshawe Online. Certainly orient yourself, get used to the layout. Hopefully I've provided some clear direction, but always send me a note if you need some more information. Once you've reviewed the course outline and you've figured out a plan that works for you, mark your important dates and deadlines in your calendar and try to stay on top of your readings. It is true that online learning requires a bit more self-discipline than maybe traditional learning. Obviously ask for help. Even the most experienced online learners can find themselves looking for assistance from time to time. So embrace the technology and resources available to you, but contact me if you need any information at all. And it does seem counterintuitive, but e-learning really does thrive on community with your peers as well as with your instructors. So just because you can't see each other, it doesn't mean that you're alone. Be open to sharing your expertise and build relationships through this course. In week 2, we looked at the external business environment, and your task was to post 3 factors in the discussions area in Fanshawe Online. Please, this week, take a look back, see what your peers have come up with. Several factors have come up that maybe you hadn't considered or maybe you didn't include in your response, so it's important to see what we've come up with as a community. This week we're looking at Chapter 3, Conducting Business Ethically and Responsibly, so reading the chapter, reviewing the PowerPoint and audio, and I've had some questions about My Biz Lab, and I just wanted to reiterate that these are optional activities, so they're certainly meant to supplement your learning, but they're not required to be successful in this course. There is a quiz this week, so in week 1 we had an assignment, week 2 we used discussion, this week we'll have a quiz. This will be available Wednesday at noon and will be due Sunday night. I thought it might be helpful to look at what we can expect in the next couple of weeks of the course. So next week will be our first case study and it will be available on Monday, and the topic will be ethics in business. You do have the opportunity here to work in a group if that's something that you'd like to try out. Maybe a good way to see if there are people in the class that you work well with before your major group assignment in week 13. This is going to be due Sunday in Dropbox. You'll see in the top right corner there's something called assessment, and I do want to encourage you, for any of your assignments there's most likely going to be a rubric attached that tells you exactly how to be successful for that assignment. So when you're completing all of your assessments in this course, please make sure you pay close attention to those rubrics. Finally, in week 5, we will have our first test in this course. It will be available for the full week, closing Sunday at 11:59. There will be 50 multiple choice questions based on the textbook. You'll have 50 minutes to complete. So that's it for me. I hope you have a great week, and don't hesitate to reach out if I can help with anything at all.